Hello, my 100 subscribers, and welcome to my 100 subscriber extravaganza. Today, I'm going to be building the rock from Lion King with some Lion King animals sprinkled at the bottom, and I'm going to talk about YouTube. No, I'm going to talk about my rise to fame in YouTube, my road to 100 subscribers, and I cannot be more excited about this because going back on it, I could not imagine having 100 subscribers, especially because I've been doing YouTube for a pretty long time. I think I remember doing it in middle school, probably middle school. With friends and just never getting anywhere, but I remember having a lot of good fun doing that. So yeah, and that's essentially my story with that. Is I've been doing YouTube for a while, and this is the first time I'm ever actually having any sort of success, I guess, and I cannot be happier. And so yeah, I've been doing when I started to do YouTube, let's say my first YouTube channel, I did playthroughs and stuff. I did, Call of Duty, games and stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is. I did a whole Skyrim playthrough, but never uploaded it. And that's kind of what I did. And of course, I was actually much younger at the time, and no one really wanted to watch a young kid. So that was essentially that. So I always enjoyed editing videos and uploading them. That was always one of my favorite things to do with YouTube. And it always kind of sucked to me that I never really had any success growing up. But now I'm older now, and I still find it fun, and I still work and to do that. Now I'm also juggling school and work and all that stuff with YouTube, so I have been sacrificing for video uploads. It's currently almost 9 o'clock right now, and I should be doing other things, but I'm not. So I decided I haven't uploaded a video yet this week, so I really needed to do it, and I recorded this knowing that it would be my 100 subscriber special. So so that is topic 1 on my list that I got right here, which is why I began YouTube. And I began YouTube because I enjoyed doing the YouTube game. Anyway, so let me continue now with my next topic on my list, which is me getting sort of accidentally introduced into the Zoo Tycoon community. I had no idea about the Zoo Tycoon community, and I think I was kind of surprised that it existed at all, to be honest. I thought, okay, this game's in 2004, I'm just gonna have some fun making some videos, and to my surprise, lots of people are doing Zoo Tycoon, and more people are being added after me, which is surprising. So one of the things that I have seen was that once I didn't even know. So one of the things that kind of scared me when starting this was that a very popular YouTuber that goes by the name Stripey Yoshi, we had similar thumbnails, and me having sort of a background in computer graphics and graphic design, I kind of knew how to make thumbnails, and they're actually very similar to Stripey Yoshi's, and I thought, okay, crap, this guy's gonna think I'm trying to leech off his views and stuff, and luckily that never really happened. And I actually got a comment from him to make sure that there wasn't any sort of foul feelings. Is that he typed a nice video on one of my videos, and that kind of reassured me that wow, the Zoo Tycoon community is actually pretty chill, and they're not gonna get angry, they're not gonna witch hunt, they're not gonna do any of that stuff that happens with the rest of the YouTube community. And that was kind of a breath of fresh air, considering the amount of crap that goes on that I just totally lost touch with YouTube. And I want to thank Stripey Yoshi for actually leaving that comment, because it really did help me. It made me want to do more. And he actually put me in his sub box, which propelled me to want to do it even further. Because hell, I'm in a guy who has I think he had about 600 subscribers at the time. He might have close to 800 now. And I'm like, wow, I'm in on a semi-famous YouTuber sub box. I'm like, that's never happened before, and that was great. So I want to give a good thank you to Stripey Yoshi, because I probably would not be making this video if it wasn't for him. So thank you for that. And I'm gonna move on. So that's thank Stripey Yoshi and thumbnail issue off my list. There we go. And now we're going to go on to the community. The community of the Zoo Tycoon community, there is a lot of good people. And I have gotten so much, comments over my, experiences with them. So many good comments about it. And it's, there might have been one or two people who, kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Asking for downloads and stuff, which is okay. It's not that I don't like that. It's just that I do list a couple of downloads in my description in all my videos. In fact, it's a copy-paste job. I'm a little vague with them, but you have to understand that I have close to like 300 downloads in my download folder, so it's pretty hard to pinpoint everything. And so I don't get angry about that. That's it's just kind of annoying sometimes. And I'm pretty sure every other YouTuber has experienced the same thing, where someone's asking for a download and they need it now, and they don't say please, and it's kind of like a moral dilemma. It's like, oh god. But for the most part, the YouTube community, the Zoo Tycoon community, has been very, very nice to me, and that is awesome. And so moving on, that is the community being super chill. That's exactly what I wrote. We're gonna just take that off. And moving on to the next thing, and I just hit the desk. And the next thing is thanking Knickknack Gaming. Knickknack Gaming is probably the most high-profile Zoo Tycooner in the I guess mainstream Zoo Tycoon people that I've encountered. And he's once again, we had similar thumbnails, and I was like, crap, but once again, I'm always proved wrong by, decent people on the earth, and he was actually pretty cool too. So seeing that happen, once again, made me just love the community again. So, and that's great. And he gave me tips. He gave me he told me when I was doing something wrong to help me out, and that's always great, because I don't always know what I'm doing. Because let's be honest, Zoo Tycoon is an old game. It's I like to describe it as like a broken TV. Well, not like a broken, like an old TV, like the old TV, the tube TVs. And there's always a sweet spot. You gotta hit it so the static goes away. And not everyone has the correct, the correct move to get the static out of the old TV. So there's always a technique that you got to follow, and that is Zoo Tycoon in a nutshell, to be honest. And we're not going to get the chance of getting a new Zoo Tycoon is very, very small, considering that we technically already have, but they're not good. They're not good quality ones. There's always there's always Wild Park or whatever it's called, but to be honest, I don't really like it. It's too I don't even know. It's just too crap. It looks fun. Like, I have never played it, so I can't have an opinion on it, but it's just, I don't know. It's there's not as much customization. It's probably better optimized, but there's not as much customization as you can get with Zoo Tycoon 2, and a severe amount of downloads that cripple your computer's hard drive. But yeah, so that's sort of that problem. And I'm gonna talk about future stuff now, as my time slowly for out. Future things I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a goal for me, for subscribers. This Christmas season, I'm feeling a little bit givey. Generous. How about that? I want to give away a couple copies of Zoo Tycoon, the complete collection, because I know there's people out there who play this game, who love this game but don't actually have it, and I want to give some people a chance who have never played the game to experience the game, because it is an amazing game. So what I will do is I will buy a couple copies of the complete edition, and I will raffle them off around Christmas time. That's one of the things I want to do. How I'm gonna do it is I'm still working on that, because it's not like I'm giving away free downloads. They only have physical copies nowadays, so, and there are limited amounts of them. They're not producing them anymore, so once they're gone, they're gone. But there's no shortage of them because they printed a lot of them, and I don't know if I can ship, because I'll have to be able to ship them, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to ship them to, I know there's a large portion of my views do not come from America, and they actually come from international, and the games might turn into $100 games if I have to pay for air. For the air transport, or it might just become completely ridiculous, and it might just take forever to get there. So it might have to be an America only thing, but I will, but that will be determined. So another thing is I'm doing in the future, I have recorded a Sims video that might be going up sometime this week. I'm not sure. I'm still working it out, and I am going to go right into live commentary soon, so if I stop talking abruptly and you hear a lower resolution or lower quality voice, that's why. So I'm just going to say this. Thank you so much for 100 subscribers. Let's get to, the next mark.